Well, welcome to the Complete Nonsense Podcast. I want to pre-apologize for anything that we may say that may piss you off or offend you. If it does, please call in and let's talk about it. We want to hear your opinion. Our disclaimer is very simple. If you are super serious or looking for something educational, forget about it. Because it won't happen here, let's begin. Hello.
We're back.
I love it.
With another episode of Complete Nonsense.
What are we at? 35, 6?
I don't know.
36? So what
I
these
think
were?
we're farther than that.
I think we're 36.
We were like 40.
No, God, no, we're not that far yet.
It's
we might
between
be 35. We might be.
30.
We should start writing it down.
35.
Should we?
Yeah, we should start writing it down.
We're at 35.
Are we 35?
35.
This is 35.
35.
So what he's referring to, just so you know, first I want to welcome everybody back. I'm gonna look at the camera for a minute.
Yeah.
I have new nicknames for you.
What?
You're the borrow and break guy.
I'm the borrow and break guy?
You're the borrow and break guy. You borrow shit, and you
I'm
break
not-
shit.
We have a nickname for you too. Go to Sherpa so I can think for a minute.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the borrow and break guy. And this guy's the borrow and never return it guy. You gotta. Now again, you know it's in good hands, but you're slightly confused. Is it coming back? The hurricane happens, right?
He's the borrow and not return.
Yeah, he's the borrow. No,
It's called stealing.
yeah. It's glorified stealing. We got a hurricane, right?
What?
Hey, bud, get a hurricane. Yeah, hey, bud. What's up, man? Hey, can you help me out? I see. I got you, bud. What do you need? That's a nice generator over there. Can I borrow that generator? Yeah, I got you. Here's the generator.
Why does he sound like Wolfman Jack?
He always tells me. That's how he talks. Listen to him. Say it again.
I don't have anything to
He
say.
doesn't sound like Wolfman Jack.
So this guy, now, I say, hey, man, you know, yeah, no problem. How's the generator going? Now, people, I think somebody needed it. I forgot. Was it him?
Yeah,
Somebody,
I don't know. Probably.
so it was like a month later. They were trying to do something.
I remember
Doing
you
something.
let him borrow it.
So I'm like, hey, Sherpa, could, you know, that generator you got over there. Nice.
Oh, you wanted that bad, bro?
Yeah.
It was like 2 days, dude.
Oh, no way. It wasn't
It
you.
was 2 days.
After a
And,
year.
you know, it was literally like 4 weeks. And it was like twice that I had to tell the guy I couldn't get it yet. I had to be like, I'm getting it. Don't worry. He's like, by the time you get it, I'll just rent one.
So there's like a lot of late fees coming my way.
It's like a library. So then he's like, hey, AC, you know, my wife's doing this podcast, which we can't wait to talk about one day, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, radical stepmoms. You know, it's a tough name. It's a
Well,
tough name for me to
You and
swallow.
I had to say something on that because you and I were talking about it the other day, and I went to look it up, and it was called Radical Stepmoms, what you said, right?
Yeah.
And remember, I was like thumbing through them, and this name came up, and I laughed for like an hour.
Which one was that?
It said blended family, nacho kids.
Don't.
There was a show that he found called Nacho Kids.
It said blended family,
We did.
nacho kids.
We did laugh about that for about 10
Did we
minutes.
call her the Big C or what did we call her?
We called it the Big C.
So the
No.
Big C crushed it. She
Yeah?
monstered it.
We can't.
She had me crying.
Yeah. See that. I mean.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah. We'll
Big
never.
C.
We'll never like. And T and I discussed this that we can't really. I'll never try and bash another show, right? But
Except Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn and
Yeah. And now
Ralph
Radical-
Schmegelbergers
yeah,
or
and,
whatever.
Harvey Stromberg.
Oh, that's it.
And now, since you open that gateway, it's a little tough not to. Duh. Because I'm not, and again, this is so ridiculous because we are nobodies. We really
Yeah.
are
You
nobodies.
shouldn't talk about it until she's in the room to defend it.
No, it has nothing to do with
All
her.
right, all right.
No,
or,
wrong,
or
wrong.
the
Ding,
the podcast.
ding.
We're going to wait for her. Trust
Yeah,
me.
you should. Yeah,
We're
you
going to wait
should.
for her because
You
I
should.
said she already had this. We talked about last episode that I struggle, or privately, that I struggle with the name.
It's gonna be radical.
Yeah, it's going to be radical.
Yeah.
But
She's gonna
yeah, we
destroy
can't
you.
ever. I love that. We can't ever.
I love it too.
We can't ever really like especially like an episode that was heartwarming and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
that
good,
show
man. It
needed.
was
So
tight.
I'm looking forward to hearing that show.
Yeah.
Because the one I listened to when the Big C comes back, we're gonna fucking talk about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were looking for that, and he's like, "Dude, is this the show?" And it's like, it says, "Not your kids." Like,
I seriously, I laughed for like an hour. I could not stop. I got like cooking something, and I kept saying it to myself. Not your kids.
I was like, "No, bro, that's not the show." He's like, "Are you sure it's not the show?"
Did you listen to Not Your Kids show?
The name, I just kept seeing the name. I
That's
had it
good.
on my screen. We talked about it.
Yeah, I laughed. We laughed. We def.
Yeah.
You know, nice thing is we fucking laugh.
Yeah, we do.
Outside this room and inside this room. Him and I and the wife. You were watching the USA game. Him and I and the wife were out in the backyard talking about God. We were talking about that show. We had a little. He was fucking waxed. Right. He's behind there, and he kept hearing. He kept leaving the room and coming back. And every time he came back, he sounded more. Hey, Sherpa, what's going on? Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're good. You know, I still got your generator. I still got your board. And I'm like, hey, no problem, man. You know,
Did you accept Jesus in your heart yet?
yeah. They were trying. And then he'd leave and he'd come back and I'd hear like gurgle. And he'd be like, hey, what are you doing? We did this for an hour and a half. By the time we hung up, it was about an hour and a half.
It was a long
It was.
conversation, dude.
And by the time he's like this, have a good night now. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, bro, you need some sleep.
The truth is, during the conversation, the wife was fucking AC up the whole time.
Yeah.
So I was just in the background
was
playing
so-
hype, man. Like she just fucked you up,
It
AC.
was.
You were out there for a while.
She's
This
gonna be
is
on
how
the
you-
show soon. She's gonna be on the show soon.
This is-
she'll give it to you.
This is how you know he's lying. This is how I know he's always lying.
Who's always
you,
lying?
100%. You know why I know he's lying? Because this is what happens with this conversation. AC, this is the Big C. AC, you don't know what you're talking about. You got this. You got it all wrong. And I'll be like, okay, well, what about this, and this? And this is right here. I got her. With
That's
that
false.
pause, that is
That's false.
God, I need to record
We need
this.
to get her on the show,
Yeah,
man.
she'll be
I would
good.
say she won. We can put a poll out after when she gets on.
Yeah,
we can see who
will.
won.
And you're right. And the other thing is, I think I talked about last show, but I'm going to mention again this show, which I've got to get better at. Like, because you can always tell when people are talking about you behind your back, right? Because he'd be like, you don't let anybody fucking talk. So they had that conversation. And then I looked at the episode, and it wasn't that I didn't want her to talk, right? Because we were more focused on, it was the dog episode. And you and I needed to get that dog shit out.
Yeah.
So she was in on the dog show. So in the beginning, I was like, hey, and I wanted to find out the reality of this guy. Is it him? And it's still up for debate. You know, it's really up for debate. So whether he's good, because he says to me tonight, hey, I said, what are we doing? Hey, I got to go check with I said, she's not going to say no, bro. What are we doing? We were supposed to do last night. We were supposed to do the night before. And I get it. Life happens, right? That's not what
Still gotta like cook dinner and like
Yeah.
do family duties, man.
Understood.
That comes first always.
Understood. But this is the problem I have.
What is the problem?
We are doing, because, you know, he's pretty easy, right? And so am I, and so am I.
And so am I.
Hold that you are not.
I am the easiest of the easy.
Are you
I'm never in production meetings, so I don't know.
Are you?
I talk to this dude every day
Yeah.
for about an hour and a half.
Yeah. Are you out of your,
Yeah.
Are you out of your fucking mind? We have said, okay, we got what day you can do.
This is
I
the
can't
only
do Mondays. I can't do Wednesdays.
This is
I
the
can't
only
do
Friday I've missed in months.
Yeah, and
That's
you were
true.
sick this time.
Yeah, this is
But
the
hold
only
on.
Friday I've missed in months.
But hold on. But the key of it is, when we're doing that, we have this time set, right? But I got to listen to this. I got to listen to it. I'll let you know later. So now I'm sitting around and I'm excited. Oh, podcast is happening tonight because we like this. You know,
I get
mean,
excited.
hey, I mean, this is exciting.
Yeah.
It smells like fart in this room right now, but it's exciting.
That's not exciting.
So I'm like, probably, and I'm like, okay, I wait. And all of a sudden, I'm waiting. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like a fucking trying to date the guy. Is he gonna text me back?
Don't do that.
You know,
You ain't got no patience, bro.
I got no patience.
Yeah.
You got
you don't have
zero
patience.
patience.
Yeah, you don't have
I've
patience.
learned with you, I got to watch what I even say because if I
Yeah.
say the wrong thing,
Oh,
then
it's-
you
it's-
just dial in on it,
yeah.
and that's it consumes you.
It's
all
coming up.
consuming.
But it's good.
It's all
It's
I'm
coming
not
up.
saying it's
I
bad
don't know
nor
about-
good. I'm just saying it
Yeah,
is what
no.
it is.
It's definitely coming up.
Give me an example.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like if I said, hey, man, and
You motherfucker. You call me man.
Let's do that. Let's do that again.
I'm a they.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a they. You can't call me man. Yeah, I got you. Okay, try again.
anything.
You want to try again? You want one more shot? Can we get a buzzer? That didn't work. God, he would be so good if he was like, I need flashcards. I still need. The problem is, now I'm going to hold the
That's
flashcard
it.
up.
This is a perfect example. We need flashcards.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we should. I don't want flashcards.
I know.
You told me no to the flashcards.
Whatever you want to do.
You both told me no to the
I'm
flashcards.
good with. I'm easy going. I'm easy breezy. Time's not a thing for me. I'm ready to rock
Time's
and roll.
not a thing for you?
I'm good whenever, man. I'm ready to rock and roll.
You know what just happened to me. It kicked in. It's fast acting.
It's an
I want to
act.
thank God for.
Yeah, thank God for fucking Sherpa's fucking experience tonight. Maybe God just came into his life.
That's, yeah,
I don't know if it's
always.
God. It's more like, oh God, I feel so great.
Give me the strength to just be.
The
easy.
beer is kicking in. The fucking foot. Don't you never have to wag your finger. I know. I'm not. Come on, Sherp. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh, he was just about over there like I can't talk about a Bud Light. Oh, sorry. So thank God on his Friday night, his 7 beers kicked in. And we don't have 7.
2.
We have
2.
Now we're down to 1 in there.
2.
We each got 2. It's like a communion. You got 2 beers each.
There's only 1 left.
That's it.
Dibs. Dibs.
So this is what was
You brought
happening.
it.
That he did. How you like my new complete podcast hat?
Complete podcast.
Complete. I said complete.
Yeah, you
mine's
just
kicking
yeah,
into my beer's kicking. Complete nonsense. Fucking hat.
Have you sent them out to the peeps?
I did.
think it looks great,
Yeah,
man.
I did. I'm waiting for 3.
Is the offer still good? If anybody comments, they will send you gear.
Yeah, send us a hat. Well, we'll do it for one more show, and then we'll.
This is the last time.
Yeah,
we're blowing up.
Yeah, because
82 subscribers.
That was pretty good.
Hitting
From
it big
0
time.
to 82. In a
Yeah,
week.
Thank you, everybody
Thank
out there.
you, yeah.
Listening, yeah.
And that's
Keep
not
going into there and just subscribe.
100%.
Please.
That is not. That
Love
was
you guys.
not us. I was subscribed from the beginning. So in this room, there's only 3 or 4 of us,
Yeah.
but the rest were all organic.
Yeah.
And we just started doing videos. 2 weeks. Are we 2 weeks in videos?
Maybe like 3. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Probably 3.
And we're
weeks.
getting comments. People are throwing
We
us
really
more.
are.
Yeah, I love it.
Did
That's
you-
what I love.
What
Yeah,
was with the arthritis comment? I seen that.
That was a shout out to my brother when I was talking about how you do a job.
Oh, the
and-
carpenter.
The carpenter.
Okay,
and he
nice.
said, shout out to my arthritis. So we
Ah,
know
that's
they're
nice.
listening.
Yeah, that's
and again,
good.
it's really cool that they listen.
Yeah.
And they love, and I say love strong, right? But it's cool, even though we're nobodies, it's
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
for us to be talking and for them to hear their name, or
Yeah.
it gives you a little. I'm sure it gives you a little something, right? I mean,
Yeah.
when that Haley Ortega, I think her name is, and Haley, you didn't DM me. She was the girl from Modern Family, and she was on TikTok Live.
Yeah.
And I said she was talking about how she was bored and all this shit. And when I'm on TikTok Live, I start pounding it. Check out our show. Check out our show. Check out our show. And she said, "Oh yeah, this complete nonsense. What is that?" She's like, "Sure, AC. I'll check it out because my name's AC on TikTok, right?"
Right.
And she's like, "Hey, I'll check it out." And she wrote it down. And I was like, "We'd love to have you on a guest." You know what else was interesting? I put. You know how we're in those podcast Facebook groups?
Yeah.
Have you joined a bunch of those, right?
Yep.
I joined one that was guests to get guests. Have you seen that one?
Well, they always throw out 1 or 2 of those. Like
It's a
looking
group,
for
though.
guests, right?
Yeah, but it's a group called Find a Guest or some shit like that, right? I mean, it's pretty fucking explicit that you can find a guest.
So
So
it's
I
not
go
your
on.
podcast, it's just called Guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's kind of like Find a Guest.
Okay.
It's like a Facebook group,
Yeah.
right? So I put us in there. So I put a reel up. And this is how fucking fake Facebook is. I mean, it really is. It's garbage, right? It's nice that we can connect with our family and friends we haven't
Right.
seen in a long time.
Can
right?
you even do that anymore? Because now I don't even see people like look at my
That you
stuff.
know, yeah. I don't
People
know.
say
They're
they
always
see it.
looking. They're looking.
But
They,
they-
might
yeah,
not
but-
be liking or commenting, but
Yeah,
they're
but it doesn't
looking.
show like it used to show who sees it, and I don't really see that.
See, I don't know. I don't know that world. Like I wasn't heavily vested into that. You would probably
Yeah.
know better than I, because if you remember that, I don't ever remember people saying. But it just shows how ridiculous that the fucking thing is. Because I put a reel in and I put we want guests,
Yeah.
right? And I would have thought. And there's 3,000 members in this group. Okay. And I said, DM me. Here's our comedy show. I want some comedians. Or if you got something to talk about that is absolute complete nonsense, DM us. I got none. I got fucking zero. Like fucking zero.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try one more time.
Yeah, I got some fucking Hamir Jajib, right? And I'm not lying.
Oh, he's
That's
coming.
his name. Yeah. No, his comment is, as they all do, and you've seen it on yours.
Yeah.
He's not on it. It says
I can promote your podcast.
exactly,
Right.
and it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Except my girl, the girl that I'm working with in Bangladesh for $20, which I haven't paid her in a couple weeks because the PayPal is kicking back out, right? And I say, hey, if you want to keep promoting, I'll get to you, but you have to give me a little minute. And she's still promoting, but it's not like the current numbers are going up. So the current numbers are staying level, but it's the old ones that keep going up.
They're like, yeah, it's going.
It's weird.
But if you see the total number, we're up there. Thank you all. We're up there.
61,000
We're
plays.
getting there. Yeah.
61 and 8. Even if you look at the subscribers, which this is interesting, the 82 subscribers that we have on YouTube. Okay, if you look at the plays on individual episodes, one has like 360 views.
Right. Some of them have more.
So if
Yeah.
do we know if I view it, and I haven't watched any of them, I just haven't. You and I, you edit it, I edit it, you edit it and video it. I'm sure you don't watch it after it's done. And I know he watches the final product,
I watch
which
it
is
all.
what we need.
Yeah.
So if I, and I'm assuming if you have a sort of problem, you'd fucking tell
I would.
us.
Yeah. I would. Tell
Okay. You gotta watch it. Remember, Lenny every once in a while fucking loses the rails.
I just
But
want to see.
if he watches it more than once, does it count every time he watches it?
I don't think so.
No, well, I mean, so like
don't
it's
know.
the IP address, I think, and then it's also you can't just keep going in and watching and get the views up. No, that
I'm
doesn't
definitely
work
not
like
watching
that.
it
You can't. That doesn't work
355
like that.
times.
No. I'm not. Because I know you have it on.
Oh yeah.
So I just don't know if like he finishes it and it goes on again by accident, whatever. I would hope you're not watching it 350. You need a fucking life.
No.
But at the end of the day, I wonder if it goes on and he watches it more than once, does it bring the total up?
I think a lot of the problem is that a lot of people just don't know, just like us, have a hard time trying to find it. Like not the podcast, more or less the comment.
I can't find the comment.
The comment button or the subscribe button. But
I can't find the
again,
comments.
it's get on there, look for that subscribe. That's what you need to look for. That subscribe.
In
If you find the
YouTube.
comment, if you find the
YouTube,
comments,
yeah.
we love to hear from you guys.
I did hear from the people that got the shirts.
Yeah.
They love them. The one did you again? So did I mention this last podcast? I got to go back to him for a minute, right? So
I
Dees
didn't know
is
what you were
very.
gonna say.
Dees
I didn't like this.
He's always so sensitive, and we've spoken like
Common theme throughout.
he,
That you
lo-
keep hitting on.
he loves the comments.
Yeah.
We know that. You know he loves the comments.
I do love comments.
But there are certain things like I don't pay attention to, right? So the first hat he gave me, I loved it. I love the hat, right? So when our first customer, when we gave away a hat, he texted me and said, "Hey man, I listen. I want a hat." So we hadn't had the hats made up yet. So I sent him the one he'd given me. So I'm over his house the other day. We're chatting, and it comes out. He's like, "You gave away my gift." I'm like, "What gift?" He's like, "The hat I gave you." I said, "Wait a minute. I didn't know
No,
that."
we were giving away hats.
That's
You were
what we
on the
did.
pod,
And I
dude.
didn't have one.
Yeah.
But he specifically took the time because there's certain ways he with the Blue Savage, as I'm representing tonight, Blue Savage, our t-shirt company, right?
Yeah.
That you want tees made, you want something for your company, you email us at bluesavage@gmail.com, right?
Yeah.
Bluesavage
at
gmail.com, and we will give you a great price. But I didn't realize that he painstakingly had, done every little stitch, pulling out all. There he is, yeah.
He did not know that.
So I didn't give it away. Like it wasn't like I regifted something like, "Oh, I don't like it." I gave it because one of our customers, and it was a point of contention for a minute. I had to hug the guy. I was like,
I didn't like that at all.
"Bro, I didn't mean to give away your gift."
I was like, "You're gonna give away your sweatshirt too?"
Take the house. Next
Fuck
comments,
yeah.
get the house.
Yeah. But no, only gifts. Because remember, this is a gift. So if somebody said, "Hey, I love your shirt, AC," and I gave it to him, he'd be devastated.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't think anything of it because I would think I would get. I'm so arrogant. I would just think I would get a new one, right? I didn't know that this one was made with the love and care for me, right?
Right.
Like here, AC.
Yeah.
And he was devastated. We had a like 15, 20 minute like cry fest about it.
Really?
Oh, it was terrible.
Shed some tears.
Yeah, it was right after,
was
probably right
terrible.
after I spoke to you, and you're like, maybe I'll come, maybe I won't. And I was like, all right. So I go to him. I get with you. My blood pressure goes up. With him, it comes down. I got a hug. I got to dab his tears, and we got to sort shit out. I got to keep everybody's emotions in check.
I
Fucking
did get a little
ridiculous.
emotional about those things.
It was ridiculous. So I gotta. You gotta hear about today.
Wait a minute. Are you going to talk about the other emotional thing I went through with my name being changed on the?
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that at all either.
Yeah, you want to
See, this is the thing that
You
happens to Big T, whatever the hell you call me these days, Dees.
It was Lenny most recently. Bro.
I don't know what the fuck my name is anymore in this podcast.
Oh, that's so funny. Good. Tell what happened.
Well, I was looking through doing the whole rewatch.
Yeah.
And
Tell him because I was there.
Yeah, I was looking through the whole rewatch.
I was there.
Yeah. And I look and I'm like, oh, that's great. Yeah. Wait a minute. That says Big T. And I'm like, my audience is not going to know. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you didn't say audience.
I did.
You said fans.
Fans. My fans.
You fucking
I
called
got
me.
fans, bro.
You fucking called me and said, and he was not kidding.
No, I wasn't.
He wasn't kidding.
I wasn't kidding.
And you know what he's talking
I
about.
love my fans.
You know what he's talking about, bro. Do you even know what he's talking about? The thumbnails.
Yeah, the cover art.
Yeah, the cover art. So the cover art had, and it was all a system of us changing from your color on the background because your Sherpa was green and it was too hard to see Sherpa. So I was saying we need to change the color. So I got to change to black. And in that process, it went from where it was originally Big T when we started the artwork, when he came on the show.
It was the D.
Because he left his show that got canceled. He came to us. He hates when I say that. It got canceled.
So stupid.
There was a lot of racist stuff on that podcast.
No, it wasn't no. Hey, Sherpa, it was a lot of boring shit. Right? It was a lot of
gosh.
boring shit. So anyway, and in that when he came on, he went with Big T. That's everything you
We had
asked
a
for,
vote.
I've given you. No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we
You
did.
were the only one who voted.
I did.
You were the only one who fucking voted.
I really
you put a
liked-
vote on
I really
who was the funniest, and he voted himself.
No,
in.
that I didn't vote.
You did.
I
vote.
did not.
You admitted you voted.
I did not. I voted for my name.
Yeah,
I didn't vote.
No,
that one.
you did vote for that.
No, people like my fans. Thank you.
So he called, and he's being serious, and he's like, he's like, hey, AC, why did my name change? And I'm about to do back surgery where they burn my nerves, right?
Yeah.
And I'm half looped because they give me drugs,
All
right?
right.
Because they won't knock
Because
you
they're
out. They need
fucking
me to
ass.
feel it a little bit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're lubed.
So, and I'm at this doctor's office. He's like, no, I don't understand. I'm like, what are you talking about, bud? He's like, my fans aren't going to know who I am. I was like, first of all, you don't have fucking fans.
I do. I do.
First of all, you don't have fans.
I do.
Second of all, which he does, you do have
I
fans.
do.
He's being serious. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it went from D's to back to Big T.
What
was
it?
it?
Was always D's.
No, it wasn't always D's.
Yes, it was.
No.
We
It
had a vote.
started as Big T.
No, I didn't.
I promise
No,
you.
I didn't.
Go back to the original artwork. You can look it up because that's what you wanted to be called in the beginning.
No, I said we had a vote, and
But nobody.
I want to be
I,
the D, and you said no, the D, and I said all right, whatever.
Yeah, but understand. Maybe you're misinformed, but you have to realize that those names that were already there,
I'm not
nobody went into the artwork and changed it. It had Big T in it at one time, and now it has D's in it. That's all it was.
Somebody changed.
So he was fucking rattled by that. He got rattled, and he was like, for a minute, he was like upset / a little annoyed by it. I'm like, bro, nobody's changed.
No,
your name.
I commented and said, "You call me whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah,
me."
but then it turned into a D's episode where he's like, oh, I was like, hey, can we talk about the logo? Because I need it in a JPEG file. That's our logo. But I don't know who you're talking to. Who you talking to? You talking to T? Or you talking to D's? I'm like, look.
You're talking to Big T, you're talking to D's.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking to?
Yeah. I'm like, we're not playing this. I'm not playing this fucking game with you right now. Because then it morphed into, because this is, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. But we're not. I just refuse to spend any more time with you. As you know the circumstance, because you were involved with the vector file, that we created the logo. He created the logo by bits and pieces from a program. And then I thought that we could take that logo and go somewhere else to do it. I found out that you can, okay? But we have to convert it from their PNG to a vector file. So him and I were having, I wouldn't give a fuck about that he did the logo and that we own the logo. He kept saying, no, we own the logo. And I'm like, you're not getting it. It doesn't matter that we own the logo.
he
Can we
just-
take the logo?
You already know he's right and I'm wrong.
Nobody said that.
We're disputing. Then he comes over and he fucking gives my hat away to some other dude, and I'm like, "What's going on? I'm Big T now. You give my hat away. Logo's not mine."
We had
Guy just is such an ass.
and then, right? Not only how I know how this guy operates with me. We spend a lot of time together between the three of us in this room, and you on the phone, and this guy over the house and on the phone. We spend a lot of fucking time together, and the argument is not to whether he did the logo. Got it, you did the logo. The argument for me is, can I take the logo
Can you take
out?
the logo
That's
out?
all I want to fucking know. So they told
And the
us we
answer is
could.
yes.
Yeah, I did. I called them, and they said they can't send
We
it to us.
own the logo.
There he goes with the fun. Of course we own the logo. Nobody's
Big
gonna
Daddy
come
T got a logo.
So talking about the logo.
I heard you're a good artist, though, bro. On the
thank
low,
you.
I heard you're like
Appreciate
a legit
it. Yeah.
artist.
legit artist.
Yeah,
I
I
like
heard you're a legit artist.
So he's
Be here all
thinking,
week.
this is his argument with that. I'm gonna tell you what his argument with this.
Oh, his argument.
No, it's not. It's not bad. Yeah, he knows you're an artist now. He wants you to draw us a logo.
Yeah, why don't you draw something?
already had the logo, though.
completely
I know, but he wants to see what you can do.
want
I agree.
Something
I'll draw it.
completely original in digital format that you drew ground up.
can do
No
that.
picking and piecing, ground
that.
up digital.
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
We can do that.
But I don't know if I change this because I like this.
I like that. Yeah.
I do. I like
Took me
it.
a long time
I
to
don't
make
give a
that logo.
fuck because him and I had a conversation about a logo, and he said, I like the logo, right? That's the one you created. And I said, T can draw a logo. He goes, great. He goes, because our logo is a great logo, which I know he likes, but he's like, everybody has a mic in it, and I'm like, that's kind of a podcast.
Yeah.
But I said, because I really like this, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a fucking huge
Yeah.
fan. As that meme last week, I love that fucking meme.
Yeah,
God,
you
that was
keep
spot
talking about
fucking.
it, yeah.
There wasn't too much shit on it.
Yeah.
It was so much detail, like in terms of, and I'm not talking stuff. I'm talking the content, the detail
content.
of the simplistic content. If any of you did not see that God one, you fucking need to go. Don't even watch the episode because you're a bunch of lazy bastards half the time. But you need to go look at the fucking meme that he created with the cross fucking and the
Appreciate
gleam
that.
in the
Appreciate
eye.
that.
As soon as I saw it, I was. Did you feel that way, or were you just indifferent to it? Like,
Yeah, I
do you
liked
just
it.
see
Yeah,
it and
it
move
looked
on?
good. Yeah, I liked
Because
it. It looked
I
good.
fucking thought it was just so.
That was
like,
the first time you actually said.
I loved it.
Right
I
off the rip, you were
fucking-
like, "That was great."
I loved it.
I
See,
was- I
you
was-
think I don't? It's not about.
That was the first time.
I
I was just like, "Is this AC? Hello?"
yeah.
I thought I called that same dude and said, "Who dis?" I thought that was the person I thought I called.
Who did?
Who dis?
Yeah, I did. I really liked that one because it was perfect for the episode.
Yeah.
Like it was perfect. Like the one before it was good, but I wasn't in it. I wasn't in it. I mean,
You were in
I was
it.
not. I was a meme. We have a show, and the host wasn't in it, and I was okay with. Again, I can joke about it because
Yeah.
I'm really not that fucking narcissistic. But I wasn't in it.
You had your own meme.
Yeah, I don't want my own meme. I want to be in the family
But
meme.
it's just it's in the.
But that one was dead on, the way the cross was, and the way your gleam in your eye and shit. Whatever the fuck you're gonna do with them, man. I'm waiting. Oh, that's we did so many buttons.
You want them all at once?
No, you can't do that one. That's the end of the show. Yeah. But you'll get better. I know you will. I really do. I do. Yeah, that's your strength. The video and making the lights all look good. And we do got to give you a shout out because you do. Yeah. You are that guy, right? That's the one you needed, and it was at the perfect time. Fucking finally. I got to tell you about something I dealt with today. This is new to both of you.
Oh
Okay?
no!
It's fucking ridiculous. I was going to get a suit, right?
A soup?
Yeah, a suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said a soup.
So I go to Men's Warehouse,
Okay.
and Men's Warehouse is like
Up there international.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go to Men's Warehouse to get a suit, right? And I go in there, and the guy's like, I got two suits for you. I have a gray, and I have a black and a blue, and it's like in a husky size, right? Now I can accept that. I can accept the husky size. There's nothing I can do about
He
the
didn't have
husky.
to say that.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say it. He didn't say it that way. He just pointed, that's all we got. And I said, that's the fat guy suit, right? And he's like, I'm not going to say it because you Men's Warehouse, right? So he's like, yeah, that's all we got. I said, bro, you give me an option black and and gray. It was black and blue. So I got the Count out with me. Count, right? Shout out to Count. Count, you really should listen, bro. I mean, you're most of the time you're in a hospital bed. You should fucking listen every once in a while. That'll rattle him. Right? Yeah, that'll right. The guy's got 6 kidneys.
You are funnier than AC.
1 nut. Yeah, don't. Oh, you motherfucker. We had a fight one. I got a bar, legit a fight. Like, who's funnier and who's better looking? Hands down, man. I'll put a picture of my picture. Hands down. Anyway, so you see now he's not gonna listen.
Yes, he will.
He's gonna listen to this point and fucking and hang up. So he's like, he says the funniest line to me. So I go, hey, I was like, guy, what? This is all you have. And Count turns to me and he goes, hey, AC, you got to realize something. It's either black or Ozempic. It's either black or Ozempic. Came out of fucking nowhere. It was me, him, and the guy, and some chick in the back was all laughing because there was 2 suits for the fat guy. In a star full of people. Here I am, and fucking Count throws that shit at me. Okay, so we move on from them. Like, I can't do this. I'm not doing these 2 shitty suits, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't, they didn't fit right. They weren't tailored. They weren't anything. I wanted a suit guy. I wanted when I went to New York and I would spend money on a suit because I'm not afraid to spend the money on it, right? Look nice. So guys like go to Dillard's. So I go to Dillard's, right? And the guy goes, you know the guy, right? Shout out to Alex at Dillard's. And
he's the man.
In the most, I want to say, pathetic. What is a mall nowadays? There was nobody.
Yeah.
But that dude's a gym.
Back in the day.
That dude should be. I kept telling him he should be at a private shop.
If we ever make it, we need to just hire him.
What the fuck does that mean?
If we ever make it, whenever we make it, we're making millions of dollars. He's on the squad. He's their first hire.
For what though?
Whatever.
A writer?
Whatever.
He was good.
He was good.
He was good.
Sales, whatever.
Yeah,
dude.
he was good.
Yeah.
Sales.
Alex is the man.
Mm-hmm.
If I had any kind of business, I was like trying to poach him. I don't even have a business. I was like, hey, man.
Oh, yeah.
What have you done outside of suits?
Yeah. And that's all he's done. 7 years he's done suits.
I know.
And it's not the fact that he's a great talker. He's just a good guy. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't trying to upsell you.
Right.
He was getting it to fit right for you.
Johnston Murphy, I think, is what I got. I don't even know.
Yeah. Mine was in there. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
So he turns to me, right? So we got this suit. So I go through the whole thing. Okay, I got this suit, and my mother says to me the other day that, you want a suit? She's like, for just being such a good son, whatever. We want to buy your suit. And I was like, you don't need to buy my suit, And they're like, no, we insist. We're going to buy your suit. Okay, no problem. So I go to Dillard's, right? First I go to Men's Warehouse, and it's either black or Ozempic, right? That should be our logo from now on. So
Black or Ozempic?
Ozempic.
Black or Ozempic.
Right, meaning I was only...
I know what it means, but that could be taken all sorts of different ways if that was the logo, black or Ozempic.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Kind of though.
That's it? Just
with a fucking needle in the middle of the fucking... for the mic?
What could it be taken as?
I don't know.
I don't even get it.
It's 3 words, black or Ozempic.
3 words, that's good. You knew it was 3 words?
1, 2. I was going to say 2.
And there it is. Unbelievable. So, I mean, I work with fucking idiots. So
Alex wins though. Yeah.
Yeah, Alex. So okay. So I get there, I get the suit. Beautiful suit. Now I can pick from more suits because there's not one fat guy suit, right? Which is very nice.
But
first of all, I'm not even that fat. Yeah, and you can custom.
Oh.
You can custom colors,
so
fabrics.
Have, sheets hanging on the wall.
No, he's got books of the. So there's tons of shit you can buy right off the rack because you don't ever wear suits, right? Yeah. Have you ever worn a suit?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So there's the suits you can buy off a rack and suits they have to custom make. Okay, so and you can get on the rack. They'll have certain colors on the rack like blues, grays, charcoal grays, things like that.
Probably a rack guy.
Yeah, you're definitely a rack guy. You're a big and tall rack guy, right? So, because they can't call you fat because you're big and tall. You're still fat, but you're big. I
wouldn't like them calling me husky either.
Yeah, but you're big and tall, dude, right? Yeah. I'm in between that shit, right?
You're husky.
I'm a fat.
Have you ever been to a big and tall store?
I have.
I've never been to one.
Yeah.
You've never been to a big and tall store?
He doesn't wear dress clothes ever. Like I've known him 5 years, nobody's really passed around him. But when somebody passes around, which I hope never happens, right? But eventually when somebody does, I want to see what this guy wears. Is he coming like this? Is he coming in a black sweatshirt?
Oh, you're talking about like somebody dies to a funeral.
Or anything, a wedding,
yeah.
a communion, whatever is going to require clothes. I got to see what this guy wears.
I'm wearing a fucking Walmart fucking tie. And
Bag. I'm wearing a Walmart bag.
$19.99.
Are you? Would you really?
Probably.
Yeah. Would you go buy the Kohl's suit
Yeah,
and shit? Yeah.
probably.
I would
Probably.
assume you would.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me too.
And again, it's not a negative thing.
No,
it is what it is.
kind of negative, but it's
Well, it wouldn't.
I'll take it.
You know,
It's true.
Yeah, it's not negative. See, it's not negative. It's true. So I get this suit, right?
Bag on Walmart.
Now
Walmart's
this is how
cool.
this is where the fucking story goes sideways. So we're at the register. It's $790. Okay, and I'm not telling you price to impress you. I'm telling
$790
$790, right?
for what? What comes with this suit?
Just a suit.
Pants and jacket.
That's it. Pants
Yeah.
and
That's it. Not the undershirt or nothing.
nothing. Pants and jacket.
$700.
But it'll last you like forever if you don't
Get fatter.
get
you
fat
wear
or
it
start
one
taking
time.
Ozempic.
You wear
know?
you wear it one time.
No, I would wear it. Yeah.
I know you have suits. You can't wear none of those.
Because I'm too fat.
You'll
Oh,
see it on the podcast
Yeah.
the next episode, buddy.
Yeah, I'll wear it.
It's
Oh, yeah,
coming
well,
out.
yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I'll put on. See, you don't know me those days. Like if we had CC in here, I'm always in sport coats. When we'd go out, well, you see me in sport coats with
I
with
saw
pocket
you in a
squares.
fucking what was that big long coat? I thought you were a rancher the
Oh,
other day.
That's that Chicago style.
Yeah. I used to
trench.
the first time we ever
Texas.
did. Yeah, I love my-
Or
I lo-
Australians
I
got
love,
them too.
I
Yeah.
love
But
my
they had
fucking
cowboy boots
3/4,
on.
bro. My
Yeah.
3/4 Calvin.
That's gangster to be able to wear that.
It's great. It's a great coat. And I used to have a real long.
But it
one
wasn't
down
even
the
that
floor.
cold out. No.
It was freezing, bro.
It's cool though. My dad gave me one, and I'm like, I haven't had the balls to wear it out because I feel like I'm gonna get
wear
stopped, and they're gonna be like, "Where's the shotgun?"
I wear it all.
100%. I thought he had some.
I wear it all the time. And I used to have I had a really long coat. I think there's even a picture on this wall that means I'm home. When I went out to a mall when I was a child and sourced this coat out. It was like a wool, full length coat, which I wanted for so long, and I saved up. And again, like that picture above your head was my first purchase ever as a child. I was 7 years old when I bought that. It cost me $20. I'll never forget it. I earned the money.
He's
to get
talking
that
about a
money.
tiger photo.
Yeah, I'm talking about a tiger fighter. Yeah, $20. And that was my first purchase ever of my money. That thing, I was about 6, 7. I remember 7, maybe.
You bought a tiger picture for your first thing you saved up for?
$20. Yep. So listen to this.
Your childhood must have.
There you go.
From a young
So,
age.
so I love my coat. First of all, that
Love
that
the
3/4 cow, beautiful coat. So anyway, I get this suit, right? $795. So now I go to the register. I pay the register, right? And I have my parents' card because they said to me, "Go buy a suit," right? Okay, no problem. It comes up, no good. Now I know it's good, right? So what happened was, with every time the credit card, somebody does a credit card,
Right.
you swipe the credit card, it sends you a text or something. Are you doing this? Because it's an unusual purchase, right? It probably has never, Citibank has probably never seen my father going to a Dillard's, okay?
Right.
So I have to call them.
Call your parents.
Got to call my parents
Yeah.
and say, go to the phone and see if this thing.
Now,
came
your
up.
mom said it was okay, but your dad didn't say anything yet.
This isn't about the money. You
Oh,
know,
okay,
you know
okay.
my parents.
I
They
was
give, they
trying
give
to
zero
figure it
shits.
out. Right.
No. You know my parents.
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't about the money. This is what happens. We'll get there. So I call my mother and I'm like, hey Ma, hey, could you do me a favor? I'm doing my suit. Can you? It's saying that I got to check. You might have gotten a text saying that this is fraud. Can you please do this? She goes, oh, the phone's in the car. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm standing at the register. Could you help me? What do I need to look for? I said, it's going to be a text on the phone that it's going to say, hey, did you do this? And it's going to ask you to do something, right? She goes, all right, I'll go get it. So she hands the phone to my father. So my father's like, what's going on? I said, I need this thing on the text. What text? What happened? I said, no, he goes, my card's good. I said, I know your card's good. This isn't about your card. I said, what happens every once in a while? It'll think it's fraud, and it'll want to make sure it's not fraud, and they're going to just want you to say yes. Well, I don't understand. We do this all the time. I said, Dad, this isn't about your money. I said, this is about that they do a text because they're denying it because they want you to say it's okay, right?
Right.
All right. Yeah. No, I still don't get it, but I don't get it. But okay, let me go get the card. So my mother comes in, right? So my father's got the phone, and my mother's like, "It says that is this a Dillard's purchase for $795?" And she's reading it, and he's relaying it to me. So she's got his phone. He's on the phone with me, and I'm like, "Yeah, what's it say?" He's like, "Yeah, it's saying it's Dillard's, and what, Elena? What's it? Yeah, it's Dillard's. It's $709. Wait, what's going on with $795? How many suits?" I said, "Dad, just tell me what it says." I said, "Does it say is it fraud? I think it's say. What's it say, Elena? Well, I'm getting this. She starts over. It's Dillard's, and it's saying 6. Now this is going on while I'm standing at a register. There's 4 people behind me. Count can hear this, okay? Because I now have it on speakerphone. So again, understand the scenario. My mother has her cell phone. My father's on the phone with me. Okay, so she's reading, he's relaying, and he's relaying, and he's rattled by what she's saying because now to him it's saying Citibank doesn't believe it's him doing this purchase, and he wants to do it, and I'm like, no, just I said, do me a favor, Dad, just give me the phone, give the phone to Mom, right? He's like, no problem. My mother takes the phone. My mother, follow me. My mother takes the phone that he's talking to me on, hands him her cell phone. So now he's reading the text to her. They've reversed.
Yeah.
Nobody has the phone of me and the fucking phone that they need to be reading.
I can see you all of a sudden go, who is this?
I said, what are we doing here? I said, what are we doing, people? I said, why are you reading? So now he's reading. It's Dillard's. It's $795. And I'm like, Mom. And then she gets to the point where it says, did you do this? If yes, I said, yeah. If it says yes, do Y. Do a Y. She goes, Al, do a Y. What do you mean Y? You want me to do a Y? Why do you want me to do a Y? I'm like, Ma, tell him to fucking just push the Y. And then I hear, if Y 1. I'm like, Ma, 1. Push 1. Push fucking 1. This went on for 10 minutes. Count is like, are you okay? I'm like, no, bro. I say, I deal with this all the fucking time. Every fucking time something goes on, it's either remote controls, it's either fucking telephone. My father calls me this morning and tells me about 2 texts that say, hey, your UPS shipment is coming in. It's HTTP period XY, where they want you to click on it and give them all their information. So I'm like, Ma, 1, push 1. She goes, all right, I pushed 1. And the guy goes, we're good. The guy at the counter goes, we're good. Tell her we're good. I'm like, Ma, we're good. She goes, okay, you did. And then Al's like, is it really $795?
For one suit?
Yeah. I'm like, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Thank you. Now, mind you, I never asked him to do this. Yeah. I did not fucking say, hey, buy the suit, right? I don't need you to buy a suit. I need any of that. I just wanted, they offered. I said, you don't want to, so I don't know what they were thinking. So now, as we're walking through, this is what I get text. It says, was that really for one suit? I'm like, I text back, I ain't got time
sure
for this.
was.
Yeah, I was like, I love you.
Press 1. Hang up.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Was. Yeah.
So we're at breakfast this morning. And again, I talk about my family because I love them. I don't do it in a negative kind of way. It is what it fucking is. You have your parents. We don't know how old your parents are. Your parents are pretty younger. Our parents,
they're near in their 70s.
Are they in their 70s?
Yeah, they're near in their 70s.
Yeah, because we're talking. I'm 82. I got 81 years.
Yeah, wow, you're lucky, man.
But yeah, we
That's
are right.
Awesome. Yeah.
It really is great.
100%.
But it's that time where they're driving you nuts, right? And in a good nuts because I can laugh about it. Like me and Count laughed the entire way home. He's because just the scenario of them switching phones and never having the phone with the same person which is just so ridiculous, but it's so funny, and that's the way they operate.
It's it's so expected. Yeah,
it's so expected, right? So this morning we go to breakfast, right? And my mother calls me up. She's like, "Where are you guys?" And I said, "Oh, we're at the Harvest Cafe. We're doing breakfast." "Oh, we're in the neighborhood." Now, mind you, they're 30 minutes away. Okay. You're in the neighborhood. You're in the parking lot. Like they didn't even know we were going to breakfast.
We're walking out the door.
Yeah. Okay. What? You're here? Okay. Come on in and eat. No problem. So we're sitting there, and me and Bam and Cece are on one side of the table, and my parents on the other side. Now everybody knows my fear of eating and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, we've heard it 1,000 times. So now I'm just looking at both of them. Okay?
Your fear of eating?
Yeah, I have a tough time eating with people. If
the noises they make,
all of it.
Oh,
just the whole visual.
I did too. Yeah,
visual.
I got the same problems. Yeah.
My mom has a real bad habit. As if you listen,
My mom has the same habit.
Put all the food in her mouth and start talking.
My mom's habit is she just makes this noise afterwards, and I just cannot handle it.
Oh, I get that. That's the final straw that I get,
bro.
But I get where she does a mouthful of food, bro, and talks to you.
Yeah.
Right after she does it.
Oh.
Always.
I can only imagine. It's making me right now just my skin crawl. Yeah.
And then she does that.
Yeah, that.
As she's talking.
Oh, that
Yeah,
right
what
there, bro.
what'd you guys do, Ted?
Oh.
Right. So what I do is I always have music on.
While you're eating all the time,
every
music
time.
playing.
Every time. It's no joke. Every single time. And I don't look up. I honestly don't look up.
You don't say a word.
Y'all
Music
want
playing.
to hear some tunes?
I'm like, no, I don't ask.
hilarious.
All of a sudden, they hear Kenny Rogers in the background because I give music that they like, right? Because then they don't know that I'm doing this for them. So you see me with my family. I look down. I don't look at anybody. I might look over at you every once in a while.
And you eat really fast.
Yeah.
You're done.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
And then last thing, I don't know if maybe your mother does this, but my mother does it. So when she's done talking and shit spitting out all over the place, right? And she's making those noises, she proceeds to stick her fucking finger in her mouth to the end and pick the food out and then eat that. Dude, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I want to cut her fingers off. Like, she can't do it.
I couldn't do that either.
It's fucking horrendous. And then, okay, so here we are at breakfast this morning. So now, and I pointed out, and it's
I know you did.
And years and years of doing it never makes a change. She can't do it. It just hurts her feelings.
It doesn't even hurt her feelings. She's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean,
awesome.
my mother is literally like, oh, will you knock it off? You annoy us. That's how she is. Right?
Yeah.
You come over one time, you watch it. There's no empathy or sympathy there. She's just like, come on.
I don't want to come over.
What?
I don't want to come over.
Yeah. So here we are. Okay. You got to picture the scenario. It's a table, a long table. Me, little Bam, CC. Okay. Big Al, right in my sight line. Okay. We get our food we're eating. Now, mom's over there. Eggs. Starts talking. Popping out all the place. Right now, I preempted. I moved all the food. Like Bam's food was nowhere near it. Because I knew it was coming. So now I'm tolerating that as best I can. I'm like, Ma, wait. Just swallow, right? Swallow. And there's a piece of fucking butter on her face, right? I'm like, Ma, butter. Well, comes right out, right? Comes right out. And she's like, why you got that? And I'm like, Ma, I love you. Okay, I said, you know what? From now on, I'm not going to tell you the butter's there. And when it grows mold, you'll fucking know because you have to get it removed by a doctor. Now, so that's CCC rolling her eyes. Follow this. So Bam, sitting next to me, decides to eat an egg that has been sitting on this plate now for probably a half hour, 35 minutes, which is a medium over easy egg. Over easy. She busts it open with a spoon and starts slurping it up.
And Bam is your...
Oh, no.
Bam is my little person.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is what I'm hearing, bro. Next to me. So I'm looking at butter and egg. So I'm fucking deflecting that shit.
And you start turning the music up loud.
No, there's no music at this point.
Oh.
I can't have music. It's in the place.
Oh, no.
Right? This is Bam. Now, you know how the girls do it.
Right.
They're down on their plate.
Yeah.
She don't give a shit. And I'm like, this is the punchline. I said, no way, Bam. There's no way we're doing this. We're not doing, like, I love you. We're not doing this. You're not, the egg's fucking an hour old and you're eating with a spoon. And I could see the juices and everything. And it's on her chin, the whole 9 yards. As I'm watching my mother talk to her and spit food, right? And this butter. And I'm just hoping, again, thank you, Dad. He must be using Fixodent because they don't come out anymore because they've come out a couple times, right? The fake teeth on the plate, all right? This is the punchline. CC looks at me and goes, you're always aggravated about it. You're so aggravating about it. I said, I'm the fucking problem. I said, hold on. I said, CC, I'm the problem. There's nothing here you say anything wrong with except me saying something. I get it. I'm the problem. I said, that's fine. We'll I said, CC, I hope one day this is my revenge. She talks to you and it goes in your mouth.
Oh, that happened. That happened with my daughter. Stacks was talking and I was just sitting there. And all of a sudden I seen it in slow motion go over the table and land on her lip. I was like, I was gonna let you know that came from her. Red alert.
Was that Stats?
That was Matto.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We had to shut it down.
I would have shut it.
I saw it go. Woo.
It's gonna happen. And I'm hoping that happens to CC.
Stacks goes. I was like, oh no.
That's what's going to happen one day to CC. I know, but I mean, what a set of balls. I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Like all this is going on, teeth falling out, butter coming down, like butter and a mouthful of food, and talking and spitting. It's coming out everywhere. And this child slurping an hour-old egg, but me saying it is the issue.
Yeah.
Just look away. I said, CC. I'll never look up. Like I said, I'll have my eyes closed the entire meal. I'll never be able to, I won't talk to anybody.
They put some plexiglass
Oh
in between
my
you.
God. That's just a set of balls.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking problem. Out of all that shit that she watched go on, I'm the fucking bad guy.
Yeah.
As I said last episode, where it always comes down to me. Let's move on. Because I'm done eating bulge, people.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done calling anybody.
I would
Hey, what you doing? Hey, I'll talk to you later. Probably. I'm done calling you.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm done.
Who this?
Don't ever ask me again what I think or like about anything because I'm not answering. I'm gonna say okay, no problem. Whatever you guys want. That'll last about 15 minutes. We have a special guest coming May 9th. We did. Now I don't know if you heard him reference in the beginning of this show. We did a real medium.
A real what?
Medium.
Well, not we. They did.
She came to the house.
I didn't do it.
Now, I've never told you about this, but we have an entity that lives here.
Yeah. Let me tell you this. This is ridiculous. He's told me this like 3 times, and I don't even like being over here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we
ridiculous.
have a true entity that lives here. And we've seen her. Cece and I have seen her like I've seen her twice previous, and then I saw her another 2 times within the last week. And CC saw her once previous, and then stuff is starting to happen to CC around the house, right?
Big C's gonna hear this right here and just lose it. She's gonna want to be over here.
It's not scary.
But she's a big Jason. What's the dude? The Ghost Hunters guy? You ever seen the Ghost
Oh,
Hunters?
she wants to be here for it?
Yeah, she loves the Ghost Hunters, dude.
Yeah.
That's her jam.
This is amazing. This is an amazing story, really. This is something special. So
We
first
should have
of all,
started the show with this.
why I had to get out the fact that I've been spit on by my. That wasn't good.
That's even scarier.
No, this is.
Poll. What's your biggest
He
fear?
was made it out of that. Didn't make it out of that live.
Yeah. Give me a time. Where are we at time wise?
We're fine. We're rocking. The cameras are rocking.
I know, but
tonight, buddy.
what we don't want to.
We're at 54 minutes.
We're 54 minutes
54 minutes.
Should we kill
Should we
and
what?
start a new episode?
Oh, a
'Cause
cliffhanger?
This is a long story.
Dude's talking a cliffhanger, dude.
Oh, he never does that.
Ah, that's a good idea. All right. Well, and since he said that,
well,
let's.
hold on. See, there we go. There we go.
All right. Well, it's been a good show, motherfuckers.
But I wasn't sure.
He just queued it up and it went with it. Stay tuned.
I know. Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's real.
It's real.
Something just touched me,
Oh no.
and I caught some in my mouth. It wasn't cum.
He can't say that. He can say that because why he can say that? Because he's not shown.
He's not showing, yeah.
He's not shown.
But he's got it all over him.
And it looks like cum. Kind of looks like cum. But if we, let me just say this. If we,
You're gonna keep going,
I
dude.
mean, every time, like, it has to get right eventually.
What are you talking about? You said, well, let me just say this.
I know, but you could just drop the music a bit and kept going.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, drop.
One more time.
I know. How many times do we play the music at this? I got to ask you a question. Kill that for a minute. Kills for a minute. I didn't listen to the other show, right? Just tell me on the last show. Did you end it the exact way I told you to end it?
I think so.
Because the best part of that show, and you could probably tell us, it was a great show. But one of the greatest moments of that show for me was at the end when you go, thank you, God, for this episode. And I go, we'll edit that.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
It didn't make it? No, he left that in. You took that out?
I thought you just wanted it out, bro.
No, I didn't want it out. I said end it at that exact
Production meeting.
Oh man, that's seriously, that was fantastic. I was hoping everybody would hear that. He said, I told you how funny that was.
Yeah.
He said,
I
"Thank
was there.
Yeah, he said, thank you, God, for, I know you were there, but you really listened and took it out?
I listened. I listened.
That's a shame.
And I was struggling with it because
It was so good.
something happened with the audio. Something happened with the audio timeline, and yeah,
It was off?
It was off by like 10 seconds, and I didn't figure it out until I was
He
like
did
halfway
say
through
he
cutting.
did say in the podcast. We got 10 seconds left on these cameras.
No, it
did
wasn't.
say that.
It wasn't. No, but it wasn't camera. If you
No, he said
Yeah,
we
I
had-
know what you're talking about, dude. And
10 minutes, whatever.
I'm not 100% sure, but I was definitely struggling with cutting it. I didn't want to cut
it's
because I
a
thought it was
shame.
hilarious.
That
And that's
was a
like starting
great
it sometimes.
line, bro.
I know starting it sometimes I struggle with it too because I feel like we should have the start and leave that in there.
But the problem is, and I try, I swear I try, but the problem becomes this, that when you're running to go do something or he's not ready or whatever, because, usually when you tell me to get in position, I'm in position, right? But if he's got something to do or you got to go get a beer, whatever the case may be, we lose that time. So there becomes dead air. And we can't cut up that. Like I can say start it here and because I'm very specific. You know that when I say cut it at, here we go. I want you to, after go, it gets cut until I say.
I know. I feel like this is all talk for a production meeting. I feel like the cliffhanger we were about to leave.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
but I have a
was
question.
Solid.
Solid was solid.
Yeah,
Solid.
it's a good cliffhanger. But I'm sad that if that did not get in, because that was fucking classic.
It was a good
That was
episode.
like the best. That was a great moment to end that show. You're like, thank God for this show. And I'm like, we'll edit that. And that was fucking classic.
It was.
But all right, play your music. It's not about cliffhanger. What the fuck does he know about comedy? He's a guy who works. He's the guy.
He's a guy who works.
He's a I don't mean work. He's a production guy. You make us look good. You make up us. You write some shit for the show. But at the end of the day, you don't know what the fuck cliffhanger's good or what's. What do you got to say?
I appreciate you, Sherpa.
Oh my God! Look, it
Like
kicked in.
always, like,
The buds
comment, and
kicked in.
subscribe. We love you guys. Hitting that subscribe button.
To what? To
Leave
what?
it-
Subscribe to what? Tell them what to subscribe to.
I don't know what to say, bro.
Go to YouTube.
This is my time.
Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube, Spotify, and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do that again.
Yeah, the music's only still. I think we should
Yeah.
extend the music. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
I always
love
messes
when
my
the music. I don't know.
You gotta edit that out now.
I can't believe that didn't make it.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to YouTube and Spotify and many more platforms.
And Apple.
And many
You
more
don't have to say-
platforms.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean
Leave
to
a
step
review, grab a brew. Cheers, baby.
on. What do you got, bro?
Thank you, God, for this episode.
No. Again, we're gonna edit that. We're definitely editing that out. And with this, AC out. This complete nonsense podcast is brought to you today and every day by AAO Optical and WDEC, Anglo-American Optical and What Do I Care Optical, 100-year-old manufacturers of high-end English eyewear, produced in the UK, distributed everywhere. Check us out for your eyewear needs. Anglo-American Optical, Ltd.com. If you can dream it, we can make it. 800-753-9727. Give them a call today. Also, Blue Savage Tea, BLUSAVAGET. It's an up-and-coming apparel company that specializes in custom designs of high-quality clothing and apparel. And if you can design it, you can imagine it, they can make it. Check out their Etsy shop, Blue Savage Tea. Again, that's BLUSAVAGET, all one word, on Etsy for great designs. Order today. Give them a call at 708-424-6119. We'd also like to thank our partners, Authentic Creations, who help produce, edit, and market this nonsense podcast. Check them out at AuthenticCreation.org.